All right, all right. What kind of content bestie would I really be if I don't speak on this topic? Somebody has to say it. So I guess it'll be me. We have to stop over explaining ourselves in our video and in our content, period. Over explaining ourselves, it comes from like maybe a fear of rejection. You feel like you have to like hold yourself accountable for something that didn't go right, so then you have to explain it to us. But let me tell y'all, when we over explain ourselves, it can come across as a lack of confidence. And I want us to be confident. I want you to be able to show up on camera and say what you have to say, create what you want to create, and do it with like a good feeling. Don't always feel like the first thing you have to do when you jump on camera is to explain why it took you so long to jump on camera. When I tell you, you would have so much more effectiveness in your words and in your videos if you just came straight on here and got straight to the point. Prime example, I mean, this is a different scene that we're currently recording in right now. I'm standing in the kitchen of me and my husband's new home that we just moved into. Yay! But because this is not a life update video, this is not a home tour, new home tour video, I could have came into this video saying, oh my goodness, you guys, we just did this, we just did that, and this is that. But then what does that have to do with the title? It has nothing to do with that. It adds nothing to you that I want to explain exactly where I am, why I'm here, and what led me to this point of getting to this video. What matters to you is you're trying to create content and start your YouTube channel or continue uploading videos to YouTube, and you want tips and hacks on how you can increase your chances of getting monetized. That's the whole point of why I'm even uploading this video. So imagine if I just came on here and just start talking about my day and what went wrong and how I should have uploaded this an hour ago, but I didn't because I had to go get the cat or whatever. We have to stop over explaining ourselves. It's happening so much more now for some reason, at least from where I'm standing. The videos that I'm coming across, there's a lot of explanation before the person is getting to the point. That is a definite, like, it's a comfort for a lot of people to have to explain something before they actually get to the point of what they're trying to say. It can be a struggle sometimes. So don't think I'm being hard on anybody, because I have this struggle too. But this is something that you have to train your creative muscle to do. If you're wanting to show up on camera and get a message across about whatever that topic is, we don't have to over explain ourselves before getting to the point. Because 9 times out of 10, if you just get straight to the point, you have the person's attention who's watching. They are absorbing the information. I'm not going to remember why you didn't upload when you said you were going to upload, if that's what you're talking about for the first 2 to 5 minutes of the video. But I will remember if you came on and said, I'm going to help you create a content or I'm going to help you create a video and improve your content so that you can grow on YouTube. Now you got me. Is this making sense? I really hope that somebody can relate to what I'm saying, because it does happen. And if this is a person that, if you're a person watching this and this sounds like you feel like you over explain yourself a lot and it's probably just a nervous twitch, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm not being hard on you. This is just a friendly, gentle reminder that you do not have to. Save yourself the energy. And plus, everything that happens in your life isn't everybody's business. Like, I feel like whatever you put out, whatever energy you give, that's kind of what you're going to receive. If you come on here and you want to like bog your content down with a million things that you had going on before you actually get to the point of why you're recording the video, it kind of like dampens the message a little bit. And we have to get out of the habit of over explaining everything before we do something, because we don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't owe that to anybody. If you have life going on and you set out to do something, but it didn't go to plan, you don't have to make that the first thing that you say in your YouTube intro or in your video. And if you do still stumble across a thought that comes in your mind that you feel the need to explain, that's fine. It's just, I want our content to be so beautifully wrapped in a bow that you come in, you're confident, your personality is shining through, you're saying the message that you want to say, things are flowing, you're being yourself, you're being authentic, and you're not having to worry about updating the viewer of how you could have done something differently, or you could have done something earlier, or I had to go pick up groceries and do this. Unless you're a vlogger. We're not vloggers though. Like, we're just simply content creators who are trying to add value to other content creators. So keep it simple. Get to the point, have some fun, relax, and don't feel so pressured to tell us everything that's going on if it has nothing to do with why you're recording in the first place. Okay? That's my little TED talk, at least for that. There's one more thing that we need to address, because again, what kind of content bestie would I be if I let this continue? And what is that? Stay tuned. So this is a big one too. Thumbnails and thumbnail titles. Now, you're gonna get a whole bunch of information if you go to YouTube and type in how to create a thumbnail. What should my thumbnail say? How do I create titles for my thumbnails? What should I do in the thumbnail? There's so many thumbnail type things on YouTube, okay? But here's something that I personally feel like really works, and it will resonate with your audience if you do it correctly. So just imagine that a thumbnail is your business card. It is the first thing people see before they enter into your place of work, because through the thumbnail, the video starts to play, but at the door, you have to be able to, who are you? What are you talking about? What can I look forward to if this video plays? If I tap on this video, I should get an idea from your thumbnail what the video is about to be about. And this does not have to be complicated. Okay, everybody has their own style. There's even thumbnails that I've seen that just contain a bunch of screenshots. That seems to be working right now. If you want to show like some analytics, if you want to show your YouTube revenue, if you want to show like your watch time, all those things seem to work. But if you don't want to show that, if you don't want to show the back end of your YouTube's analytics or whatever, maybe just really sit down and think about, okay, what did I talk about in this video? What was my intention of uploading this video? And what does my title say that I can feature in my thumbnail? So you really have to get like very razor sharp clear on what you want to present to the person before they even hear what you say in the video. And they do that by looking at your thumbnail. Your thumbnail can be the difference between a view or no view, because somebody will scroll straight past if it's not something that, like if I'm on YouTube and I'm looking for something, or even if I just want to just watch YouTube and the homepage pops up, your thumbnail would get bumped up because it looks like you put some time into it. It's clear. It gives me an idea of what the video is about. You put your own flair to it. It has pops of color. It has like just, and it's not fancy. You don't have to be fancy. You don't have to be like the biggest graphic designer on the planet. Go to Canva, type in thumbnail templates for YouTube, pick a template, really personalize it, because you don't want to start looking like everybody else, and you don't want to start being so cookie cutter. So I'm not encouraging that. I'm just encouraging that if you're not the biggest like graphic designer and you're not a big thumbnail person, definitely use a user-friendly app like Canva, or any of the other ones that I mentioned a couple videos ago. All those apps that I mentioned, I want to say it was like 3 videos ago. You just have to go back to my channel and watch. A couple videos I was talking about some apps that you can use, and Canva is one of them. And you simply just type in YouTube thumbnail, upload your photo, change the text, put some razzle dazzle on it. Not too much, don't go too crazy. Crisp it up by editing it a little bit if you have to. Maybe you don't, or keep it how it is. Just make sure that it's clear. I can see you. If you're not a faceless content creator, you know, if you're the person talking in the video, we want to see you. And just give a brief description of what we can look forward to. And that's a beautiful thumbnail. It takes all of maybe 2 minutes max to just take out the time and really make yourself clear, because that's like your business card. Your thumbnail is like a business card to the person that you're speaking to. And before they walk inside, you kind of just want to present yourself. So just kind of make the mental switch that thumbnails really do introduce who you are before we even hear the person behind the video, if that makes sense. So those are 2 tips that I wanted to share today, because that's something that I'm starting to see a lot, is the people on different platforms and smaller and bigger creators. Honestly, we're both guilty. Both sides are guilty. I'm guilty of this. I've been in situations where I feel like, oh my gosh, like I really said too much. Like I really over-explained myself. But I don't know if it's something about growth or something about the more I do YouTube, it gives you like this little confidence boost that you don't have to do all that. Like you don't have to do all that. You don't have to over-explain. Explain what you need to, and then smile and be happy and go about your life. Unless you feel just the need to. Sometimes that's just your style of talking. By all means, like you want to always put yourself in the shoes of the viewer, because that's who is going to give us our views. That's who's going to subscribe. That's who's going to engage with our content. So definitely look out for the viewer by looking after what you do before you post. So I'm going to leave you guys with that little spiel for today. So just remember, you don't owe an explanation for every single thing. Keep it simple, have fun, be yourself. It works to just be yourself, relax, don't do too much, but also don't feel like you're doing too little. Whatever you come up with is enough, because you are enough. Just keep it simple, have fun, just be as creative as you want to be. Let your creativity flow. Use YouTube as a creative playground, because that's what it is right now. And YouTube is monetizing smaller creators to be able to play in content. Like what? Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the journey. Enjoy where you are right now. And I'm telling y'all, even though I'm only a couple weeks into doing a consistent run of YouTube with the uploads and the videos, my today video is so much different, and it feels so much different than my day 1 video. And I know you can experience that too. And I know you probably have already. So just imagine if you just stick with this months from now, you're going to be so excited to see your growth in like the kind of creative that you've developed into. We're like just these beautiful butterflies just waiting to just, expound in our creativity. So keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep being you. You're doing so great. And you are really, really pushing yourself. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. If you made it to the end of this video to receive the encouragement that I'm trying to give you, give yourself a round of applause, because you just got so much value packed into however long this video is. I try not to be too wordy. Maybe that should be the next topic we talk about. But anyway, I love you guys. And I hope that something made you smile today. And if you haven't smiled yet, I hope that you end up smiling before you go to sleep. And y'all have a beautiful rest of your Friday and a safe weekend. And I will see y'all on the next upload. Bye.